Hi everyone, and welcome back to another live for a daily positivity exchange. For those that don't know me, I'm Dr. Xenia Danos, and I work with holistic education. We have been sharing a lot of tools and tips on. Hi Alicia, welcome back. We have been sharing a lot of tools and a lot of the experiences that people are having during this time. And we've been giving you some practical tools based on psychology and education on how to better deal with the situation to support yourself and also support your loved ones. I was talking with a friend yesterday, and she pointed out in very simple terms. It really struck me what she said. She said, during this period, people either mature or they completely lose it. And I just felt like this is exactly what I am observing. I would usually was using more scientific and complicated things. So I think this is as simple as it gets. You will either mature during this period or you will lose it. So during this time, we are sharing tools and advice on how not to lose it. It's perfectly understandable that not all feelings that we're going to be going through it's going to be nice and positive, and that's okay, because nobody is asking us or asking you to live in a utopia place. This is not a utopia. This is a real global epidemic that we're going through. First time that we're ever experiencing anything like this, so we need to learn how to deal with it. I was reading an article from TES. TES is an educational platform, and it was giving a lot of very good advice, but it was also giving a piece of advice that I highly disagree with. It was asking parents to guide their children to start reminiscing on the old good times they had, or to start planning for the good times they will be having once this is over. I am repeating that this is an advice that I do not support. The idea is that we need to accept what's happening right now in order for us to be able to deal with it. If we're in denial, if we stay in the past or stay in the future, it means that we're not dealing with the situation. It means we're in denial, which means that instead of finding proactive and constructive ways of dealing with the situation, we are running away. We're hiding in the past. I don't know how they came up with this advice, because you won't find any psychology journal ever saying hide in the past or the future so you can avoid the present. So instead, what I would like to suggest is, especially if you have children, but it doesn't have to be for youngsters, this advice, this is also for adults. You could set a time, 6 in the afternoon, 8 at night, depending on your age, where you're sharing with one of your close people, your best friend, your cousin, somebody that you cannot come in physical contact with. You can describe something beautiful, creative, or fun that you've had during the day. This will help you in various ways. One thing will be that during the day, you will be thinking of, what am I going to be describing to my friend tonight? It could be something very simple. I found new outfits. I cooked with my partner. I cooked a new recipe. I doodled and it looked amazing. I learned new dance steps for 10 seconds. It doesn't have to be like an entire dance routine. Just something that you did that was fun or creative. So you can be spending the day at the back of your mind thinking of what am I going to share with my best friend tonight, and pointing your thought and your conversation to finish up the day with something positive. Yes, we're all dealing with a lot of negative things and we're all dealing with challenges, which means that we need to put some effort into also bringing up the positives, because there are positives. This is not a war. People's lives are not threatened when they are staying indoors. I mean, we could be going through so much worse. We have a lot of blessings. We have our internet, we have our homes, hot water, we have our loved ones to communicate with. Some of us have more time to be creative. Some of us have more time to get to know our own kids, our own people. There are positives out there. Those that live in Cyprus get to at least enjoy the feel of the sun. So what I would like to set out as a task or a challenge today is for you to identify a person that you want to share with, to be sharing with every day. You could do that with the kids as well. They could be sharing with their cousins, and set a specific time in the day where you will be meeting online and you will be sharing something creative or fun or beautiful that you have experienced during the day. This is going to help you energize yourself and also to pass on this positivity. It will also help the children identify what it is that they're going through during the day and how much fun some of these things can be. So reflection and focusing in the present. Another thing that I read, which I enjoyed, and I think it could help with the children as well. This was for children, but personally I liked it for myself. Was when my mind is going crazy with thoughts and worries because of the reality of what it is we're dealing with, or if the kids are getting anxious, you can ask them to put their hand up, and in order to get them to relax, they have to control their breathing. So what you can do is ask them, while they are contouring their hand, to be breathing in, and while they're contouring back, to be breathing out. What this does is, because you also have to control dexterity, it brings all the attention into the task and into breathing. And it slows down the breathing. So if you're getting a high anxiety and stressed, it helps tell the body that it's time to relax and release the stress, so you can have the clarity to deal with the issue at hand. So for today, I have these two practical tips to share with you. And I will be back again on Monday. If you are finding this useful, if you would like me to come back on a daily basis rather than day after day, please let me know. The reason I have taken on the decision to do it day after day is so as to have enough content to be of real value. I would hate to waste my time or your time just talking gibberish just for the sake of it. However, if you feel it was more beneficial having me online every day, then I will make sure I will find valuable information to share with you. Thank you for staying tuned in with me. If you enjoyed this video and if you have found it useful, feel free to share it, and feel free to give me personal messages with your thoughts or challenges, and I'll see you on Monday. Enjoy a beautiful weekend and enjoy being you.